Good morning, traders. That's right. This is the view from my vantage point. This is Daniel, and I want to give you the opportunity, if you don't already have VantagePoint, to see exactly how simple and effective this intermarket analysis software is. This is patented technology. It's looking at the markets from a global perspective, meaning the other influences that are influencing the stocks and the currencies and the markets that you're trading are being captured, identified, weighted, in VantagePoint so that this technology can generate a forecast, can predict with up to 86% accuracy where the trend is expected to go. Let me show you what I mean. You're looking at my VantagePoint right now. This is Netflix. This is a chart for Netflix since the beginning of the year. And you can see there's a blue line, a black line, and a green line on this chart. Now the blue line, that is a predicted moving average. VantagePoint has looked at those 25 other markets that are influencing Netflix and can determine where Netflix is expected to go with a high degree of accuracy. That blue line is that prediction. When the blue line is below the black line, VantagePoint's predicting a downtrend. When the blue line is above the black line, VantagePoint is predicting an uptrend, and the crossover is the key. That's telling you the trend is about to change. Now you also see the green line down at the bottom. The green line is a predicted neural index. This line is telling you whether you can expect short-term strength or weakness. When it's in a 1, it's predicting strength. When it's in a 0, it's predicting weakness. That's an oscillator, so it's only ever going to be in the 1 or the 0 position. Right here on this day, this was, I'd say what, January 5th, the blue line crossed below the black line, VantagePoint indicating that trend was going to go down. The neural index was down in a 0, giving that confirmation that there's short-term weakness, and this trend went down. Now, here's the key. When the blue line crossed above the black line, VantagePoint indicated this trend was going to go up. You could see it right there. If you look down on that day, look down at that neural index, it's now up in the 1 position. You have two predictive indicators that are looking at those global markets and determining where this trend is going. You've got both of them telling you this trend is expected to go up. So from my view, that's a good opportunity to get into a position. Whether you're buying options on Netflix or trading the underlying asset, you can see that this trend just took off. In the matter of 1 trading day, 2 trading days, this went up 20% because VantagePoint indicated that trend was going to go up. You could have captured that opportunity. And as of the closing bell yesterday, you're up 33% in 11 trading days. That's 3% a day. Those are pretty good stats if you ask me. You could have made about $115 a share just off of this one VantagePoint forecast. 100 shares of this, one options contract, you're up $11,000. VantagePoint's nothing. VantagePoint's $4,900. When you can make $11,000 in 1 trade in 11 trading days, you're going to recoup this investment quickly and go on to profits. Now, there's more on this chart that's going to help you. Not just the blue line, that's a predictive trend indicator. Not just the green line, which is a predictive strength indicator. But over here on the right, there's a little floating candle. You can see that this is a predicted high and a predicted low for Netflix for the next trading day. This came out at 6:30 last night. So VantagePoint is saying the predicted high for Netflix is expected to be at 459.57. You can see the little legend in the top left corner and the low 445.59. This information is great information because you want to protect yourself as a trader. You've worked hard for that money you're trading with. Protect it. Set your stop somewhere below that predicted low. This way you can protect your money that if this changes direction unexpectedly, you get stopped out and you lock in as much profits as you can. Now right here, just in this trade, you're already up 33%. If you took advantage of this opportunity, you've paid for VantagePoint, you've got profits in your account. You can go on and trade other things. Let's look at another one, Lululemon. Here's an opportunity that's been trending for quite some time. If you saw the blue line cross above the black line back here at the beginning of December, you could have jumped into that position. You could have gotten these profits. Look, the first 3 days, boom, 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 3 days, profits right there. 7% in the first 3 trading days. That's the kind of opportunity you're missing right now. You're using lagging indicators. You might be using MACD, stochastics, simple moving averages. All of that stuff creates a latency that makes you miss these opportunities. With VantagePoint, you can literally change that overnight. Eliminate those latencies and start making these kind of profits on a consistent basis. Look at this, 32% over the last 36 trading days. That's almost 1% a day. $16 per share profit on Lululemon. This is why you need to get VantagePoint, and this is why the view from my VantagePoint is so good. We're talking about changing your trading, giving you better information so that you can make more money. There's no reason to wait.